Minnesota will start with possession. The Timberwolves beat the Lakers in 5 games in the first round and have a 2-1 series lead here in San Francisco. Great hands by Green to get the deflection. Edwards keeps possession though. Edwards on the ball fake. Will try a 3. In and out to start the game. Rebound Green. He had just 2 rebounds, fouled out. Draymond did with 5 minutes to go in the loss the other night. Good start for him with the first points of the game.
Yeah, great start defensively as well. Gets the deflection. They've got him on Rudy Gobert primarily so he can roam more defensively, but that's a nice start for him offensively, being aggressive up the floor.
Matching his total from last game. He had 5 turnovers in that game 3 loss. Here's Butler on the cut, and he missed the layup, but a foul.
He's going to have to step up as a scorer in addition to all the other things he does tonight to help them win.
Butler missed the second free throw, played 43 minutes. Steve Kerr said he was exhausted at the end of the game. One of the reasons why he struggled offensively in the final 8 minutes. Randall missed the turnaround. Green another rebound. They want Green to really handle the ball a lot tonight. Kind of like a point forward. They need to get up and down the court, says Kerr. Podziemski puts it up and in. Podziemski just 1 basket the other night.
Well, the 2 guys we mentioned at the start have to get offensive contributions from your starters.
Randall drills a 3. Julius Randle averaging 23 points per game in the playoffs. Green goes right at the chest of Randall. Randall, year 11, spent the last 5 years with the Knicks, missed the playoffs last year due to injury, but he is more than made up for it. He's got all 5 here for Minnesota.
And they've had a difficult time with Julius Randle. Anytime he gets a switch with a smaller defender, he is just putting that shoulder down and getting to the rim.
He's a great passer as well, which we saw. Anthony Edwards hit the dagger 3 in that game 3 win, and it was Randle with a terrific driving kick. Buddy Hield fouled on the drive. Hield did not score in the first half.
The higher priority, and I think in general the way they're going to make Jimmy Butler play in a crowd.
Edwards splits the defenders, got fouled. Game 3 had his 9th career 35-point game. That's the 2nd most by a player 23 years of age or younger in NBA history. Luka Doncic is number 1. Hield immediately doubled. Shot clock down to 2. Butler sees it. Hoists the 3. Way off the mark. And out of bounds.
Clock, and Jimmy Butler was forced to take a 3 at the end of the clock.
Hield. Shot clock down to 5. Finds Butler. Through the lane. Handoff. Jackson Davis. And Gobert. Great defense. The 3 ball won't go from Hield as the buzzer sounds. Gobert terrific defensively, especially in the 4th quarter of game 3. The Warriors were 0 for 7 from the floor, with Gobert the nearest defender in that final frame. Shot clock down to 5 for Minnesota. Edwards reverse layup. No good. Gobert trying to tip it to himself, and Podziemski tried to save it and threw it to Randall.
Now, Golden State's defense kept them in the game the other night. It does most nights. But then the Stars from Minnesota just really got it done in the second half to close that game. The Golden State here, good job contesting Randall in the post.
Here's Podziemski on the drive. Pull-up jumper. It's good. Great sign for Golden State with Podziemski already with more baskets here in the first 4 minutes than he had all of game 3. He was 1 for 10 on Saturday. Edwards swishes home a 3 ball.
Base kick base mentality. Anthony Edwards such a threat. You cannot lose contact with him.
Delay of game warning on Minnesota. The next one would be a technical foul and a free throw for the Warriors. Butler trying to shake McDaniels. And now Hield rises up. Not even close on that triple try, but it's poked out to Green. Green calling for the ball screen. Now the switch. Gobert's on him. Entry pass. Jackson Davis. Strong move. Blew the layup, but he was fouled. And Heen at the line of the playoffs. The Warriors tonight are just 3 of 6 at the line. Tie game. 5 minutes in. 9 apiece. Warriors trying to even the series up, which would help get Steph Curry back. He'll be reevaluated on Wednesday. That's the day of Game 5. Then there's a 3-day off period before Sunday's Game 6 when he might be able to return. Empty possession for Minnesota. Here's Green again, pushing tempo as Steve Kerr wants. Butler 0 for 1 from the floor. 1 point that came in the opening 2 minutes. Pajemski against McDaniels. Tough shot on the elbow, fall away, offensive board by Butler. Draymond Green, he'll fire and hit a 3.
Three-point shooting for Draymond, we know, can come and go. It's streaky. He had 4 of them in Game 1. Good start tonight on his first three-point attempt.
He's got 5 points for the Warriors. McDaniels going at Butler, rises up over him and cans the 15-foot J.
Well, I'm so impressed with what he's added to his game. He was primarily just a spot-up three-point shooter or slasher. Even mid-season, he has added the ability to do that. Get to his shot off the dribble, find his spot.
And from three-point range, he's shooting 40% in the playoffs. Nice catching traffic, Butler. Swing by Payton. Pajemski no on the 3. Rebound Gobert. Quick outlet Conley. Races up the court. Nobody stops ball. And Conley hits it. But now he might be their second most important offensive player.
And against a team this long and athletic defensively, you need Kuminga because he can do things like that. Improvise offense because of his size and his ability to get off the floor, even against bigger backline defenders. Great start, just checking in the game. First touch, gets a layup.
22-year-old in his 4th NBA season, former number 7 overall pick. Naz Reid checking into the game with the skip pass to McDaniels. On the baseline, the jumper is off target, but a foul. Team at the line, the Warriors are 3 of 6. Minnesota by 2. 5 minutes to play in the opening quarter. And Draymond Green, the primary ball handler with this group on the floor. Here's Pajemski, 2 field goals tonight, none in the first half of Game 3, and a foul on DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo was trailing, and he just wanted so desperately to get out on the closeout. Pajemski saw it, drew the foul.
Pajemski penetrates, hangs, missed it, poked out to Edwards. Quickly up the court, feeding Randall. Gonna back down Draymond Green. Now falls away. It's good. Julius Randle with 7 early points.
That's just the shot he hasn't been missing, and it's the area of the floor he's been giving the Warriors a nightmare with.
Jackson Davis with the flush. Randle got enough airspace to can a 3-pointer. And he's got 2